Ganging in, my bad. I was watching the premiere for the new music video. That shit was lit. Yeah, yeah. I need that Taz freestyle now. I'm gonna have that bitch fucking slapping back to back all day long. Yeah, this is fire, bro. I don't know why. He's online. Oh. Oh, hell no. We inviting Devontae right now. I think Ralphie the plug is at no jumper. What the fuck is chicken noodle, bro? What up, Paco?
Alright, there we go.
Oh, there you are. I was looking on Discord real quick.
You ready for your DP?
What DP?
It's the one coming from the Mexicans. You got two DPs coming.
For what?
Nah, I'm playing. Nah, if anything, Mailman's the one, but he's not associated with anything, so
That fool was being racist as fuck.
nah, I know. But he already knows too. He be hiding, bro. He be hiding in his little fucking city, bro. Talking
Oh, you
about like,
know
oh yeah,
that.
no, I've left plenty of times. Like,
I bet
nah, bro.
that fool gets anxiety every time he gets a new fucking view on his music.
I don't know about that guy, man. I don't know about that, man. Whenever he does shit like that, I think, to be honest, I think, like, I don't know. He doesn't know who he tries to start beef with, bro. That's kind of like
I think he
suicide.
just be playing too much low key. Cause like the way I see it, bro, like every time I've tried to like get serious and cook that fool, he did not want the smoke, and he was like, "All right, we're not fucking with that," you know. So I'm just gonna
I don't
leave it at
know.
that. Like I'm not even gonna try to go there with him because he's not gonna go there, you know. Like once he feels like I'm actually coming for him, he's like, "Oh shit, like I did too much."
Hey, but you gotta remember, there's people that play with their life because of how suicidal they are, bro. They don't
Oh
care.
yeah, I know that. I know there's some actual fucking crash outs in the chat, bro. I know that for a fact.
No, no, no. I'm not saying like a crash out. I'm saying like somebody who just don't care. They put themselves into like fucking shitty situations already knowing what the outcome could be, and they that's the whole reason why they even open up their mouth.
Yeah.
Mailman mailman for you know what I'm saying, for example, and shit, he's a loser and stuff, you know what I mean. He works in a grocery store. He lives the fantasy that he's Michael Myers and that he's a mailman. I don't know, that kind of sounds a little, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, bro, but on top of
Sounds a
that
little
too, you got to be
sussy.
careful who you're talking to like that, especially on the internet.
Most definitely, bro.
Being in a white neighborhood thinking that you're safe. Nobody's safe, bro.
Now see, now
Even
see,
Ralphie.
Now, see, the only
If
reason I
people,
pop off like I do, bro, is because I know I can back my shit up, bro. I don't fucking just say shit just to say shit type shit. Like, I've proven that shit time and again to motherfuckers that have called me out on it. And it's like, my neighborhood, bro, there's only one way in and one way out of this motherfucker, and I know everybody in this bitch.
bro, I got friends that can't even look at each other anymore. That's how serious shit is. That's how crazy shit got, bro. People I used to kick it with, they don't kick it with each other anymore. Of all the crazy shit that went down the past 3 years,
Yeah.
especially with the whole fucking Mexico shit. Uh, the military. Now the military is getting involved, so like Everybody's offing off each other. Yeah, everybody's offing each other and shit because everybody knows too much. Yeah. And all he's been through is just basically just psychedelics and shit. He hasn't been through shit. He don't even know anything, bro. You don't even know gang politics. You know what I'm saying? I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. And he wants to be a rapper and shit, dude. The second you get your startup, you're gonna fall off. That's why I want his ass to get in the studio already, so that way he could see firsthand how this shit works. You're not just gonna blow up like, yeah, man, it's my first studio song. I'm about to blow up. Gotta get in. Hell no, bro. Nobody even knows about you, bro. Your shit's just gonna take up space on fucking YouTube. I've seen it happen before, bro. It's gonna happen again. It always happens again, bro, because it's like you got people, you know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with other people and shit, you know what I mean? They think
Yeah.
that they're gonna just rise. They're just gonna rise up off of their fucking their what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're just gonna rise up from clout, not even clout, because they're so lazy. People are so lazy, they don't do any of that. All they do is just like upload their music. Like, yeah, man, I know somebody's gonna fuck with this shit. Nah, bro. It's gonna be 20 years before your shit even gets discovered. And by that time, you're not even gonna be interested in rap, bro. That's how shit works. Gatekeeping or not, bro. If you're a factor, bro, you're gonna go up. If you're not a factor and shit, everything that you say is kind of like fraudulent. You ain't going nowhere, bro. That's why
Bro, that's
Ralphie didn't
that's
even
that's
bother with you.
real as fuck, bro. Like it's cool that you said that because that actually like I'm actually like moving up talking my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just like I'm not sitting there pissing everybody off and like making Ralphie be like, "Oh fuck, this motherfucker's back again" type shit, you know?
No, yeah, no, you got your you got room to talk because you got your channel and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're doing your thing, bro. You're working on
Yeah.
your shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You're actually trying to collab. Trying to
Yeah,
collab with
I
others
like how
and
you
shit. You
put
know,
that
you're
into
trying to.
words though. That was lit.
But that's the truth, bro. You're on your shit.
I'm
No
subscribed
man
to
ain't on their
myself.
shit. Hell yeah, bro. Nah, but you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Doing way better. Well, I mean, yeah, you are doing better than me because you got YouTube. You got you got a lot of people watching your shit. You know what I'm saying? Good. You're
Yeah,
easy to work
I'm
with and
trying to
shit
get
too.
I'm trying to get my people from Twitch over to my YouTube.
Hmm. The Twitch community is very different from YouTube, so that would be very hard. The only thing is, you would have to connect with these people in order for them to do stuff like that. You literally have to like, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, you know what? I gotta do this, you know, because it's Mumbles. That's how the community works. You gotta engage with the Twitch community. Get a
Yeah.
circle, right? Even if it's just 4 or 5 people, like streamers, like 4 or 5 streamers and shit, you know, they'll even help you out too, because depending on how many views they get, they could talk to their crowd to let them know, like, hey, you know, like, yeah, like I fuck with this guy, Mumbles. He has this many subscribers on YouTube. You know, y'all go help him out and shit. Check out his content.
The thing is that's
That's how.
kind of getting to me is like I look at not like Ralphie because Ralphie's got like hella fucking videos out. He has a lot of subscribers for those videos that he has out. But like then again, there's like fools like Stupid Young, for instance. That fool only has like 100 and something videos on his YouTube channel, and that fool's over 50,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm already at the 130 videos mark. I'm a different YouTuber though, so that makes sense. But I'm just saying I'm at the 130 videos mark, and I do not have very many subscribers yet. But
All right,
we're
so
chilling.
check this
Like,
out. Check this out. This is the thing with Ralphie. It's the same factor with No Jumper and shit. So you know, you got your fans. You know, you got your you got the people that enjoy Ralphie's music and stuff. But
yeah,
then you also got to take into consideration that he also has
Going to
haters.
log on my
There's
computer?
people.
no, I already did.
You know how to do it?
Yeah,
Oh, but yeah, there's people, right? They don't subscribe, they don't like his videos, but they're still putting views on his videos
I
because like
didn't know your
they're just
pin, but
watching
I
him.
guessed it and it was right. I just hit the X. Yeah, motherfucking.
But yeah, no, there's that yeah, people like that they get haters who just come around just to watch and shit,
I'm trying to
spectate.
get Devontae Jr. in here.
Oh nah. I don't
Yeah, bro,
know.
we're gonna get him a
I'm
dub,
scared.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I am scared of Devontae Jr.
Bro, you should be. That fool is the biggest crouch out
No, I
I've
know.
ever known, bro.
No, besides that, but you gotta remember he's Ralphie's kid. So whatever he say goes and shit. You know,
Oh
sometimes
yeah,
Ralphie will tell him no. Sometimes Ralphie will tell him no, but sometimes Ralphie will agree with them and shit, you know, and
yeah, yeah.
the little
No,
kids,
dude,
they
like
are persuasive.
I don't know. I've had him on my live a few times, and like, there's been a couple times where like, Ralphie's mom came in, to like tell him, oh, hey, we need to do this or that, and like he starts cussing her out, bro, like screaming at her, and I'm like, bro, you can't talk to your grandma like that, like telling him, like that shit ain't cool. And like he wound up apologizing to her and shit after that, which was cool, but then he started going off again, so it was like, fuck.
Hey, I used to be like that, bro. I
But
used to
like
be just
I
like
know for
that.
a fact, like you seen him cooking JJ in the chat, right? Like I don't know if you saw that JJ posted on his story and shit, and then Ralphie fucking stole it and posted it on his. But basically, me and JJ were in the chat with Devontae Jr. and he was fucking going off on JJ, bro. Going off
Yeah.
on him, and then fucking kicked him from the party. And I guess while my son was here, he threatened to fucking block him on here and like remove him from PSN and shit. And so my son was like, I'm just not dealing with that. He just fucking left on his own and like didn't play with him anymore. But I kept getting messages from baby Ralphie saying, oh, I'm sorry, like just come back to the chat. I'm not gonna ban you. I didn't ban you. Like, bro.
Bro, bro, that just gave me a flashback, bro. All right, so the type of tantrum that he had, he probably got mad over something small, and then
Yep.
because he got mad, it probably got him so hot that he possibly had something close to a heat stroke, and that kind of just triggered like a temper tantrum.
Oh,
So
because it be hot down there, huh?
yeah, so I used to get these when I was a kid. I used to get these a lot, and I don't know, I didn't know what to do, so I used to start fighting with people and stuff. I used to cuss everybody out, and nobody knew what was going on. So they used to lie to me, right? They used to tell me like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna take you to the doctor, just get in the car." And I'll be sitting in that car for like an hour, and then they come back, right? And they're like, "Okay, how you feel? Do you feel better?" Right? And I'm like, "Oh fuck no." Da-da-da-da-da-da. They're like, "All right, yeah, get in the car." I go back to the car, bro. And I used to get my ass whipped by all my siblings too, because
Damn.
they got tired of it. They got tired of it. They're like, oh, like, yeah, just because you're the young one, like the da 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 da, and they started whipping my ass. And then from there, like, I kind of just like I had to learn how to control like my little temper and shit.
I will say
That
you
shit
are
used to,
pretty
bro. I
good
used
at
to,
that shit. Like, even when you were
I
crashing out
used to.
about the band thing, bro, like, I was really crashing the fuck out, bro.
Nah, I know, bro. Uh,
Hey, I'm 777. Hey, jackpot. My bad.
yeah. And they used to chase my ass around the house and shit. I used to lock the doors and shit. I had them breaking through the windows and shit just to kick my ass.
Uh,
All of them.
hell yeah.
I had three brothers and three sisters and shit, right? Two of my sisters would be out the house.
Yeah.
One of them would be there,
You said two
like
brothers and
after the
two
fact.
sisters?
No, three brothers and three sisters.
Oh, yeah, I have three sisters and two brothers, dude.
Yeah, so I used to get my ass kicked a lot. to always get my ass kicked. So me being me, like I already knew off the bat, I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but I'm gonna still do this or whatever, you know? Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I had to stop. I think I stopped having tantrums when I was like 6 or 8. But yeah, that was because they started whipping my ass. But that's funny though. That's funny that Devontae goes through that, because that's I wouldn't say, yeah, it's a temper tantrum. Like his whole body goes hot, where he like he doesn't know like what's going on with him. So like because like he's hot, he's like irritable and stuff. He just starts like crashing out uncontrollably because he doesn't know what's wrong with him. So he's just like pissed off, cussing everybody out and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I had anger issues too. I still kind of do, but you know, we better now.
Well, I mean, I
You
do
know,
have anger issues,
the
but
kind of
I don't
thing
have
for me
bipolar.
is like, I don't want to completely get rid of that shit because when I get in that mode, bro, it's for a fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have some shit coming for me type shit and I get in that mode, there ain't nothing fucking stopping me type shit. So I don't want to
Well,
like
that's just
totally fucking do away with that, but I
that's how
bottled
you
it
get shit
pretty good.
done.
Yeah.
That's how you get shit done, bro. That's how you get shit done. You it's kind of like a blackout, right? Like you kind of black
Yeah, I
out and shit. You wake
definitely
up.
black out, bro.
You kind of you snap into reality, right? You kind of like you're just like, yo, what the fuck? Like I don't know
I'm
what
not
the
gonna
fuck
lie
just
though,
happened.
it does take a lot for me to get upset, like, or like to crash out on somebody type shit. Like, even all my
No, I know
homies
they
say,
don't
like, oh,
deserve
I've
it.
never seen you mad. And it's like, yeah, you never want to either. Like, if you give me a reason to, bro, it's not going to be good, you know?
Yeah,
Because it's like, I don't care if it was God himself in front of me, bro. If he pissed me off, bro, type shit.
he's gonna feel the fury. Nah, but I don't know. I'll take that back. I fear God. Fuck that.
I fear God
Nah,
too.
fuck that.
If it was the devil in front of me, I don't fear that motherfucker.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
special
yeah.
place in hell saved for me, bro. It's called a throne.
I'll I'll give him the most. That's what he gonna get from me. He gonna get the most out of me. That motherfucker ain't gonna forget about me. But yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm a God fearing man.
Yeah, I feel that. I am too.
But that's what makes us crazy though, bro. Like and then
Just for
that's the
the
thing.
sake of in case that shit is for real.
Bro, like you heard stories, right, about people like they go on a rampage, and before the rampage they go off on a whole argument like, yeah, I'm God. Uh whatever is they start talking about like, oh, you're my son, I am God and shit, and then whatever, and then people start freaking out because it's like, oh shit, like he's about to fucking go on a massacre. I don't know. I remember that. I just remember that like never say that you're God because they'll scare people around you or some shit. Because like a lot of other people that went crazy and shit or lost their mind, they started saying shit like that, like where they
you,
believe that they were God,
you know what's crazy to
that they
me
had.
is the people that say like, "Oh, I believe in science type shit. Like I believe in cold hard facts." You know, like blah blah blah. But
Scientology.
at the end of the day, you're still relying on an unreliable source. You're relying on somebody else to give you facts. You don't know that for yourself to be true, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're relying on bullshit still. They could literally feed you any information they want and you're gonna fucking eat it up. That's why I
That's
sit
everyone.
here. That's why I sit here, man, and I'm like, at the end of the day, yeah, you know, forgive me if I'm wrong for fucking thinking freely, but you know, God ain't never gave us no fucking obvious fucking signs that that shit is for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know.
You can't.
You can say this, you can say that, but it can be justified like some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta remember, he's not supposed to interfere. He's never
right,
supposed to interfere.
right.
Never. And the times where there are people believe that he has, it's due to
Well, basically, like his
uh
son being born, right? That was him interfering, type shit.
well it's rewards. They call them rewards and shit. Like, I've been rewarded and stuff, you know? Like, oh, I worked hard for this and stuff, and
Yeah,
now
but
I'm
supposedly
rewarded this.
God literally impregnated Mary, bro, to the point where she had Jesus. Like that's literally him interfering for a reason, right? But he ain't ever did that shit again, right?
I don't know. That's from the what's that shit called? It's the rewritten Bible. From what
Immaculate
I heard.
conception, dude. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the new printed Bible and shit.
Yeah, but she missed her period, bro.
The original one was the same as this one though, you know what I'm saying? Because God's language was only known by 11 people. Or not God,
Yeah,
but
but check
Jesus's
this out.
language was only known by 11 people. So when he wrote that Bible, it had to be translated, right? And if you weren't one of those
Mary,
11 people that translated it, what the fuck are you reading? What are you translating?
yeah. Nah, I'm pretty sure they try to extinct that language too. Only the Vatican know that language.
Yeah,
But
exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Mary was poor. Mary was poor. She had nothing. She basically used her body kind of like survive, right, to feed herself.
So you're saying she was a
And
whore?
what kind of was.
Supposedly she was a
And
virgin and she had never had sex
uh
before and she was pregnant. Now, I
all right,
honestly
so
believe that
wait,
was
so
her fucking lying.
yeah, yeah, cause what do all right, so today day and age, what do women tell you, right? When you just meet them? Oh, I'm a virgin. I don't have sex, or I haven't had sex in like whatever, so and so
Right,
years, right?
yeah, like if you ain't had sex in X amount of time or
Yeah.
whatever the fuck, oh, I'm a virgin again.
Yeah, so there's only a certain amount of people that they can fool, right? They're trying to fool anybody, they'll try to fool somebody. They find out because they know, like, oh yeah, like you said you were a virgin. That shit don't look virgin to me, like that shit look like Arby's In and Out. And then you'll have like the little. All right, so here's the guy that they said was Jesus, right? That played as Jesus. You got the he's he cares too much about everyone. Like wants to make sure everyone's okay. He notices a pretty woman that's in dire need of help. And he's so nice, and he's so gentle and stuff. He's very soft or whatever, like just like soft emotion and shit. She
Uh,
sees him, and she basically sees like her meal ticket, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. Oh no, don't worry about it. Like, it was just born. I was born like that, so it's not that's natural. That's supposed to be like that. That's how natural. That's how a virgin's pussy's supposed to look like. Yeah, so it was like basically like he got tricked, right?
yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, I could be speaking out my ass. Everybody has their separate beliefs and shit. A lot of people, they believe like Jesus is a separate color. Jesus wasn't white, and Jesus was white, and it's just that you got different you just have different stories, different looks about it. Like different people just got their own beliefs and shit. It's what's been keeping them going throughout their life and stuff. And then someone else starts to talk to them about what they know, and then it begins to create this little like a divide and shit, right? Like, you know, like, oh yeah, I can't fuck with this guy because he's stupid, you know, because he thinks this and da 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 da.
Yeah.
But then again, it's all about information and knowledge. Whoever holds the knowledge is the most powerful and shit. For all,
I
because the
need
reason
one
why is
more.
because
Fuck.
they have the power to deceive anybody that they want because they know the truth, but that person don't know anything. So for all they know, you could tell them a lie and they'll think that it's the truth.
Yeah.
So that's what it's basically been. It's been like that for the past what 200 years. Basically like a trade off on information. Like, okay, like you're a part of us. You did the blood oath. You did this. You did that. You did everything that we wanted from you. So uh
Oh
now,
no. No. Oh no. The blood oath, man.
yeah, yeah, it's a ritual, bro. The blood oath is a ritual.
I know. I've done it before.
Mm. Well, it depends, cause like it depends on like oh the person uh well I don't know. You still did a blood oath. That's not good.
Now, I faked that shit.
Nah, you can't fake a blood oath,
I
bro. It's a
literally no,
ritual.
because they were watching over the fucking like the
No, no,
cam
no.
and shit.
Here's why. Here's why. The rituals that they do on stage, even though like a lot of the stuff like it looks kind of fake and stuff, the whole point of the ritual is for the initiation, the oath. And once it's finished, regardless if it's authentic or not. Once the oath is finished, you start to go through like different changes and shit with energy and your body and stuff like that. They even specifically change your diet too.
Well, yeah, I know. They
So
said they
that
were
way
gonna find me, bro.
they own everything, bro. If it was a cult, if it was like something close to a cult society, bro, they're all connected, bro. All the cults are, bro. I even pissed off a cult myself, bro. The Seventh Day Baptist.
It was
They got
actually. I joined the fight for the greater good. That's what I did.
fight for the greater good. Is that what they call themselves?
No,
What do they call themselves?
the
What was their
Illuminati.
ah they put or so whoever told you that they probably already fell off.
No, I swear to God, bro, they still hit up that number I used to have too, and they fucking they still hit up my email. They sent me money too.
Hmm.
That shit was a while back too.
They don't let that shit go, bro.
I know. I'd still be waiting for someone to show up, bro. Just like fuck.
Do you ever see cars passing by your house?
All the time, but like I don't know. Even
But
on
do they
some
live in your
random shit, I
area?
still see that too. I don't know. I have like
But
I
do they live in your area though? That's the question.
no. So they do have like somebody in their sector up here to run things up here in my state because they have like a person in each like major city type shit. But um, I never
Uh,
actually met up with the dude here. And the biggest shits was like down by you and shit in Cali and shit.
oh yeah. They got a lot of cults in Cali. All right, so if they try to re-show themselves, right? If they try to like make themselves obvious to you, don't ever eat any free food. Don't ever get any free items from anywhere.
Fuck, man, I be doing that a lot.
Nah, you can't do that no more. When you got crazy people like that mad because you didn't want to join them, bro, bro, they don't have a life, bro. They don't do shit. All they do is they stay within their cult, their posse.
It wasn't that I
I've seen
didn't really want
motherfuckers.
to join them, but like to the point where like I don't know, dude. That shit got real hella fast, dude. Like they have a fat mission, dude. Like they try to fly you places and shit. And I was like, bruh, I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. They try to blacklist my ass though. I know that for sure.
The funny thing to me is like, yeah, they're perceived as whatever, but that's commonly mistaken because people confuse them for the Freemasons. You know what I'm saying? They didn't come from Knights Templar, bro. They're literally in place to fight that kind of shit. They're not there to fucking, make shit demonic, this and that. They're the light. That's what they are, bro.
Yeah, they're a church.
Yeah, they're
They're a
literally
church.
they're
They're
literally for the greater good, even if it's at the expense of shit having to do bad things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
so
People always like, oh,
here.
they're repping the Illuminati, they're demonic, and it's like that's not how that works.
Yeah. So check this out. There are cults guised as Catholic and Christian churches. I know that for a fact. And the way that you can tell is if it's a big cathedral. If it's a big cathedral, they're involved with some secret society shit. And whatever religion that they're claiming is a front. I learned this because the Seventh-day Baptist was actually like that. That's how the Seventh-day Baptist was. They were a cult disguised as a church, and they were worshiping feet. They were into feet worship. You know, like that guy from Nickelodeon and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were into feet, bro.
You know what's
They're
crazy
into
is
feet.
fucking they wanted me to do the ritual and shit, right? And I was like, well, they gave me a list of what to go get, and they sent me the money to get it. And this was, I think I was still with my girl that I'm with now, so this has to be within the last 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, went around, got that shit, came back. I already had a fucking burgundy candle type shit, so I fucking melted that to a liquid. I put that shit in my hand when they wanted me to do the sacrifice, so I just slid the blade in my hand. I already had that shit in there, so it really looked like I cut myself type shit. I started dripping it. So they were like, all right, this motherfucker did it. So they sent me the money and shit and fucking started sending me a bunch of like shit and like told me the mission, all that kind of shit. And I'm like, oh fuck.
They get paid. They get paid for that type of shit. I
Yeah,
don't even know how they get
yeah,
their money.
there's
Bro,
definitely they get paid from the fucking the bosses that are like in charge of each fucking like sector and shit.
yeah, but check this out. If they're a cult, they have to register as a cult. So I have no idea how they make any of that income. Church. This shit
Nah.
doesn't make any sense, bro. It's just wild, bro. For all I know, they're probably involved with human trafficking. You gotta
There is a
remember,
way
these are
to. I know they
they're
have
churches.
hackers and shit. I know there's a way like the funds that they give to people for like college students and shit. And they have like those free fucking things where they give college students money and shit. They have that shit sitting in an account. So if they never
Exactly.
go and claim those fucking benefits and shit, they don't get the money and the money just sits in that account. So somebody can go and hack that shit and fucking take the money and fucking disperse of it however. And for the longest time since since before Elon Musk was here now, nobody ever paid attention to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he's going through everything, cleaning house, like, oh, we're wasting money here, there, the other. Like nobody was doing that before. So I don't know how
Yeah.
that shit's going now, but like I know that was a fucking scheme people were doing for a minute, bro. Like people kept trying to fucking do that with me, and I'm like, nah, I'm
Oh,
not doing that.
mining. They were mining the blockchains. That's what they were doing. They were trying to mine money that's just been sitting there from
Yeah,
from criminals that were locked up. No, I
yeah.
remember
So they
that.
take it and then they disperse of it to a bunch of different people and shit.
Yeah, but a lot of those people got tracked. because the Bitcoin wallets, they weren't smart
Yeah,
about their Bitcoin wallets. A lot of those people got tracked. They got tracked down, and a lot of them got robbed because they were stealing from criminal organizations. I remember somebody stole I don't know, it was like it was an association that was doing work with the government, and I don't know, I think they got suicided. They made it look like a suicide, but really they were
yeah,
whatever. I
like
remember they
Marilyn
got into a
Monroe.
full investigation. It was a whole investigation, right? And they were even trying to say that the police were covering it up. And then once they found out, oh yeah, so the person that they mined the coin from was actually a leader from a organization or a cartel, and this cartel is known for doing business with like government and like police.
The police and shit, they don't work for the civilians. They're not here to serve us. They literally serve the politicians and shit. They're on their agenda.
No,
They
yeah,
work for them
no, I
directly.
know
That's why
that was the
Draco
whole
was
part
like,
of the
you would
case.
never sleep, you'd never be able to sleep with the mayor type shit.
Yes, shit was crazy, bro. So a lot
Cause
of
didn't
people, they
didn't
were
they
still
change
doing
the
that.
mayor of they changed the mayor to a fucking a dude or what?
California?
Yeah, for LA and shit.
Oh, I don't know about LA.
Yeah, cause I know
Uh,
Draco. I think it was a woman that was holding him, but they switched her out for like a dude or something like that. I don't know. I don't know
oh
how it works.
no.
Cause
My
that's
my
why he was
city
like,
my city's getting in trouble.
you'll never sleep with the mayor.
My city's getting in trouble right now for corruption, not corruption, embezzlement.
Yeah,
My city's getting in trouble for embezzlement and shit because they're pocketing money.
that's funny.
The So they're supposed to build a high speed rail. They were supposed to build this thing back in like 2018,
I
2019.
feel like,
I don't know.
oh, dude, they were supposed to do that fucking way before then too. And back in the
Yeah,
day on Black Ops 1 and 2, I played with this guy who was actually the guy who was working on the blueprints for that shit. It was all his creation. That shit
they're
was
pocketing that
crazy.
money. They're
After they
pocketing that
dropped
money.
that, bro, and he sold his fucking, I don't know if he sold off the blueprints and like the right to his creation or what, but I've never fucking seen him again after Black Ops 2 type shit.
Mm.
And that fool was balling back then.
Well, like I said, the cartel will be involved with a lot of the shit, bro. So they're one of the people that are pocketing the money too. So if he knew like some type of shit he wasn't supposed to know, and they knew that, they probably would have went and corrected that shit.
You know what's crazy is I've always played games with people like Ralphie and shit. I remember Black Ops 1. I randomly got into a game with Juicy J, bro, and we became friends on the fucking PlayStation Network on PlayStation 3 and shit.
Oh, that's what's up.
That shit was cool as fuck. And I
Mm.
played with Kendrick on fucking GTA 5 around like the first like year or two it came out. Or online
Okay.
anyway, I should say. Because online didn't come out right away. But
Mr. Short Shit,
yeah,
Kendrick
Mr.
Lamar,
fucking Faker.
crazy. Yeah. Fuck, I gotta take a shower. I can still kick it, but low key, I do need a shower before I go to work. I'm sweaty.
You work at 5, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's been hot, bro.
I know it's hot out here
Yesterday,
now. It's gotta be fucking burning down there.
I caught a heat exhaustion yesterday, bro.
Fuck.
No, I didn't even do much. All I did was get up. I put clothes in the washer. I smoked. Took the water hose over towards where the dogs were. And I sprayed down that area. Came back inside, and then I just couldn't. I didn't feel right. I started feeling
in the
like
middle of
dizzy and sick.
winter, what is the temperature down there in like the middle of winter?
The middle of winter I think would be like 50, 60s.
Okay, yeah, and you're like hundreds now.
Yeah, we're going up to the double digits, no, triple digits.
Yeah, see, and like we just hit what like 86 today, I think, something like that. That's hot as
It's
fuck up
92.
here.
It's 92 right now.
Yeah, and we're not
Um,
acclimated to the heat yet, so
the real feels 102.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's 92 degrees, but the feels like 102.
Yeah, see, that's like the
Severe
only
weather
time I could
alerts.
be at the beach is when it's in the hundreds.
Yeah, with the heat advisory, that's the best time because you could
Mm-hmm.
just jump right in the water. You could just
Yeah,
jump
and
right in the
the
water and come
wind
back out.
doesn't matter at that point, you know what I'm saying? But usually it's
Yeah,
hella windy on the West Coast. It's fucking cold water, and then the wind hitting you after you get out of the cold water is such a bitch, bro. It's like it's so excruciating to enjoy the beach out here.
yeah, but if you dry up real fast, then that's not good. That's not a good idea. It's not good because basically
Yeah.
your skin's kind of developing like not skin tags. What's that shit called? Like skin rashes and shit like if it's so hot and you start drying up real fast like right away and shit, that means that you're getting like
Yeast
sunburn.
infection. No, I'm just kidding.
Now you could get a yeast infection from sweating. Yeah, that's possible, bro. You can. That's why you have to wash. You have to wash after you've been out in the heat, especially near the water. You
Yeah.
have to wash because I
Well,
remember when I used to
they
come
also
back from the
say like
beach.
no matter if you go in the water or not, just playing in the sand alone is the most toxic thing you can do. Like if you don't shower after playing in the sand type shit, bro, yeah, that's not good at all.
Well, because there's like moisture in the air, so like you're getting that type of stuff like on your skin,
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
You could
that's a
get
big thing here in Oregon, bro. It's a fucking like usually like kind of
you could get
dark, like
scabies.
damp, fucking cool place, you know? Like it's a fucking home for spiders. You know, and like that shit ain't good. It's always moisture in the air. It's always damp here type shit. So like no matter who comes here, no matter where they're from, bro, as soon as they come here and they stay here, they develop some sort of skin condition. You know, and it's like
Yeah,
that's the climate, bro. That's the region, bro. Like
like eczema.
yeah, shit like that, like fucking bunch of shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I used to come back and I used to have like slime or something like kind of oily type shit on my skin. I would smell it and it would smell like fucking like seashells or some shit.
It
Yeah. No, I swear to God, bro.
smells salty.
Like, well, not salty. Like, like you could just tell, like, oh yeah, you've been out on the beach all day. I could tell. Yeah. That used to be me, bro. I used to do that. Come back and I'd have to shower.
I don't know. From here,
Sometimes.
I'm about an hour away from the beach or some shit. Well, yeah, me driving. Well, I'd be hauling ass. But yeah, maybe like hour and a half
Bro,
if you're a good person, you know.
how long does it take by foot?
Nah, we ain't doing that, bro. Like over here,
I
bro.
do that.
No, but
I
over
do
here
that.
is different. So like people laugh at our drivers when it snows and they can't drive right. I don't know if you've ever seen a video of Portland drivers in the snow, but the funny thing is that shit ain't funny at all because all of our roads are 2-to-1 ratio because of the rainfall for the water runoff. So everything is slanted, bro. And we have hills everywhere, just mountains everywhere, bro. So to get to the fucking beach, bro, I gotta pass over mountain ranges. I gotta fucking do the most, dude. If it snows
But
out
Mumblez,
here,
listen.
nobody's going out to the beach that can't drive.
Oh no, they ain't gonna be able to drive on their way out of there. They're gonna be all faded.
Bro, crazy thing is, all we need is 1 inch of snow, bro. Nobody can drive.
Oh, mama's. What are you saying? Oregon or something?
Yeah, I'm in Oregon.
Word. That shit is funny. What are you saying? Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on gang gang, nigga. East side Portland. Holy shit. Nah, real talk, nigga. I was born in Portland, Oregon, so nah, I was about to say, nigga, like, yeah, I
Hey,
think the
same.
least you took. What?
I was born there too.
Yeah, nah, real shit though. That's why I said East Side Portland, nigga. Cause that's the side nigga I was born on and shit like that. Yeah, East Side
Oh, on the
Portland.
dark side.
OG. Yeah, my mom's from Jamaica too. So shit,
Oh, really?
you heard of the Nettles family?
That sounds familiar as hell.
Yeah, real shit, especially up there, bro. Look, the Nettles family and everything else like that, bro. That's my family, bro. Up there, we got a few other cousins and everything else like that. You know, with the last names different and shit like that. But nah, bro, all the way from Portland to Vancouver, Washington, bro. You know, we got some family in California and shit like that. But nah, bro,
Really?
shit. Born in Portland, Oregon, nigga, city of roses.
W, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
nigga.
I was born on the east side of the river in the hospital, but I stay on the west side, over in like the metro area.
Full of
Hey,
real
low
nigga
key,
shit, bro.
I gotta go. I gotta hop in the shower real quick.
What do you think about Fiat?
Alright, my
Fiats are fire.
All right, y'all. Yeah, it's too bad my
man.
headset ain't waterproof. Y'all be hearing me scrub a dub dub. I'm
Oh,
washing my
That's a
nuts.
real scrubble dub. Shut up and get your ass off.
I'm putting the soap right on the squingy.
Nigga, just get out of here. Just get out of here.
you can hear the
All
loofah
right,
against
y'all.
the skin.
Ugh.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
Oh
I'll be
shit.
back. I'll be back on around like 11:20.
5:20. What do you mean?
Damn.
Yeah,
What are you going to
11:20.
work?
Yeah, I got work today.
Hey, this guy, yeah.
Reliability, value, quality.
I'll probably be, I don't know, hopefully in bed by then, but you know me.
Yeah, but all right, y'all.
Alright, bro.
Well, wait,
G.
wait, wait. Yeah, I'm off at 11. I'm off at 11.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Mhm.
I don't know why I did it. I need to get some kills with this gun with a most wanted contract. I think I need one
Yeah.
kill with the contract.
Ain't gonna lie though, shit. Yeah, bro. I'm actually gonna try to get out to Portland very soon, man. Shit, my birthday's coming up on the 21st and everything. So, longer than anything, shit. I'm gonna try to do something.
Oh yeah. That'd be cool, bro.
Yeah,
Where's this at?
Yeah, and it's like, it's good weather right now, so you can basically do anything you could imagine up here right now.
the sun's shining.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Yeah, it is, and it's hot, but like we still have snow and mountains and shit,
I'm hit.
all that shit. So like you can still go up there and do winter shit if you want.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Oh,
All
yeah.
stations green light. Work
shit. I love Portland, man. Fucking Lord Center. I was supposed to go to Lord Center last time. I read that. Bro, I kept on getting fucking lost and shit like that the last time I went out to Portland. I was
Yeah.
so much slacking, all that shit.
I don't know if Lloyd Center is still open or not. When was the last time you were here?
Soldier, mark a drop point for your squad and
Oh
go
shit,
get after
what do you
it.
mean? Lord Center would never close.
Yeah, bro. COVID.